Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So finally we see a little bit of downside momentum. It's following here this white scenario, which is still leading and which is the preferred outcome. Price has nearly reached my target area. This is not a target area I communicated in the last video, but only on Discord, where I provide additional updates even in between videos for our gold members. It's following through at the moment here as per this C wave to the downside. I mean, it's at least the white scenario, it seems. At least this is going to be my view as long as we stay below a certain level. First of all, I take that blue scenario out of the chart. I mean, it's at least a micro count. You know, we don't need that anymore. This was not preferred anyway, as you know, because we had the first 5-wave move to the downside from the Monday low. So that 5-wave decline that we saw on Tuesday, so from the Monday high to the Tuesday low, that was our first signal that we're going down lower, potentially impulsive in wave C of B with an ideal first target at 57,990 for all of wave C of B. Okay, now this is, and by the way, I'm gonna change the wave degree here. This is still my view. And we had first, after that wave 1 decline, we had a resistance area here for this wave 2. This held firm. I can now take this resistance area from the chart. Earlier today then, in the previous video, I communicated with you this microstructure, that this here could have been a 1-2 setup with resistance between 62,375 and 62,904, and that we can focus on lower against that micro resistance area, which then also was tested pretty much. I think we saw it already tested in the last video. And that was our heads up that we could start a third wave to the downside shortly. And we could now be in this third wave. Just after the last video, I provided an update on our Discord server. That was when we actually started to see the downside momentum come in. And the idea was that the wave 3 to the downside should reach at least 59,967. The price was already here on its way. And why this level? Because this wave 3 should reach the 138% extension at least, because this is the first ideal target generally for a third wave. That's the 138% extension of the initial 1-2 setup. So this third wave down should get there, and that is another update I sent through, but we don't need to go through that. But what seems likely is that there is going to be another 4-5 pattern before completing this third wave. I will also take out this micro resistance area. We don't need it anymore. The resistance that's now relevant is this one here, between 60,948 and 61,711. That's resistance for this fourth wave, which means that because we've come so close to the target already, if we're now already in the fourth wave a little earlier than expected, the price shouldn't break above 61,711. But ideally, I'd like to see here a little bit of a fourth wave maybe develop over the next day or so, and then the fifth wave of 3, then a wave 4, then a wave 5, possibly to 58K. Yeah, so this would be my ideal structure here. 1 second, didn't want to click. Okay. And okay, what would happen if we break above resistance? Well, clearly then I would have to reinterpret the chart. And yeah, I mean, the alternative would be that this B wave is still unfolding. I mean, that would be an alternative. But is that predictable? Not really, because these B waves are very chameleon-like. Okay, so at the moment, the idea is an A wave bottomed on Thursday the 3rd. Then we have here an ABC structure in wave B. And we could come down in wave C then. But obviously, I'm not making the market, but it's about understanding the key levels. And the risk is always high towards the end of a third wave that the market turns around. So it's now the time to be cautious after the price already reacted to the resistance areas, nearly reached target. it's about understanding that, okay, from here, as long as we still hold above that previous low from the 3rd of October, a reasonable alternative would be that if it breaks above resistance, it's just going to do this, so a larger A, B, C before we go down. It would simply delay that move to the downside, okay? That would be, but there's a very clear level to watch, okay? So that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.